Welcome back. Now in this video we're going to take a look at the View menu, and we have already looked at the File menu, the Home menu, the Insert menu, the Design menu, the Transitions menu, the Animations menu, the Slideshow menu, and the Review menu. And if you notice that we have highlighted the Normal View, and that is the default view for your PowerPoint presentation when you are working in it. Now there are several other views that we can look at, and they will give us different ways to work with our presentation. So for example, if we were to click on the Outline view, what you're going to see is that you're going to see all of your written content on individual slides. So for example, you'll see here that for slide 13, you'll see where you have your written content on the slide, but it's in the Outline view. And we can edit that content in the Outline view. So for example, if I put my cursor here at the Y for memory, I can edit that content even in the slide title. So this is a good way of being able to look at your content at a glance. You can also have the Slide Sorter view, and this will give you a look at your entire presentation in one page at one glance, again, so that you can make adjustments as you see fit. If you look at your presentation visually and you think a slide should go in a different place, you can make that adjustment by sliding that slide to the place where you want it to be, or putting it back where you want it to be. If you go to the Notes view, this is where you can easily write in notes. If you're going to be narrating your PowerPoint or you want to look at your points as you present, you can write in those points to the slide. Now these notes will not appear on the slide during your presentation. This is for you to prompt yourself in order to know what your slide is going to be about. Now if you want to understand what your animations or your transitions are going to look or appear like, you can go into the Reading view and you can scroll through your presentation in that way. You can click the Escape button. That'll bring you back to your view page. Now the Slide Master view is a very good tool for us to be able to make universal changes throughout our PowerPoint presentation. So for example, if we go all the way to the top and we make changes to this page, those changes will appear over our entire PowerPoint presentation. And you'll see that because this master slide or master title slide will be the first of all of your slides. In fact, you'll have to scroll up in order to access it. So for example, if we were to place an image on this slide, that image will appear on all of our slides across all types. If we were to format the background of this slide, that format will appear on all of our slides. So for example, if we did a picture fill and we were to pick up a file and insert it and then make it transparent as we did before, this slide is now going to appear universally on all of our slides. Now the master slide at the very top is one that governs all of the slides. Now let's say that you only wanted to change different kinds of slides throughout your presentation. So for example, we would then make this a solid fill again, and then you'll notice then all of these slides go back to normal. Now what you have here is you have your title slide. So every time you use a title slide, any changes that you make in the master view will affect every time you use the master slide. If you make changes only to your content slide, this will appear on all of your content slides whenever you use them. However, it will not appear on the title slide or even on any of the other kinds of slides as you use them. And you'll recognize these types by going back to the normal view. If I go back to the Home menu, if you remember, we have different ways of being able to use our PowerPoint presentations, and you'll see the types here. So every time we use a title slide, every time we use a title and content slide, we can control the look of those slides through the master view. Now if we're going to print out our slides, we're either going to print them out as a handout or with the notes involved, and we can control the look as to how those handouts are going to look by using the master view of those formats. Now we can give ourselves guidelines when we are working inside of our PowerPoint presentation to be able to line things up uniformly by using the ruler, by using grid lines, and by using the guides. And you'll see them all as you work on your PowerPoint presentation. The default setting is to have these turned off, but you can turn them on if you find it helpful. Now there are obviously 4 additional panes. There is the zoom submenu pane, color grayscale submenu pane, the window pane, which allows you to look at different windows at the same time, as well as the macros submenu frame. And these are beyond the scope of this course, and we have now covered the basics of the view menu. And in the next video, we're going to take a look at a practical use of the view menu. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.